All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome and happy Friday. Thank you for joining me this morning. We are going to do some lower body circuits today. So getting lots of movement throughout the lower body, lots of focus on the glutes, but full legs, everything. Get some core in there, get some cardio, a little bit of everything, and get everyone fired up for their Friday. So what you need today is a set of dumbbells if you have them, and then one of these bands. So if you have one of those, grab it. If not, I will give you options if you don't. So we can do just body weight for those too. All right, so let's get ourselves warmed up. Let's get everything moving again. We're gonna start with just some basic squats here. So feet are about shoulder width apart, driving those feet into the ground, dropping the hips back into your squat, squeezing glutes on the way up. Three, two, one. You're gonna add a back lunge now. So back into a back lunge. Alternating legs. Stepping back into that lunge, keeping your chest up. Two more per side here. Awesome. All right, you're gonna add a wide step here. You're gonna be stepping nice and wide into your sumo stance. So hopping either side, opening up those hips, rotating those knees out. Awesome. All right, start on one side of your space. You're gonna squat down and we're gonna do some side walks. So those monster walks. So she's squatting down, dropping those hips back, stepping to the side. If you have room for one step, two step, whatever you want to do. Driving with that heel. Three, two, one. Awesome. All right, make your way down to your space here. We're gonna get into your down dog position. So you're walking yourself out. So the hips are nice and high. And you're just gonna walk your heels towards the ground. You're just getting some blood flow through the calves. Getting everything warmed up here. Pardon me. All right, just walk yourself back up and stand back up. All right, we're gonna start with just a light jog here. All right, moving into a squat pulse. Get a nice even stance, squat to the bottom and pulse. Keep that chest up. Three, two, one, and do full reps here. If you're comfortable, we're gonna switch into a jump here. If not, just stick with your full reps. You're gonna do one rep, add a jump. Two more. Awesome, back to your jog. All right, lounge around here, gonna go with some butt kicks, kicking those heels up to your glutes. Three, two, one, rest. All right, you're gonna move down onto your mats and grab your band if you have it. We're gonna do a little bit of a set of, it's still a warm up, so we're just gonna try and get those glutes engaged. All right, so you're gonna put that band right above your knees. So it's sitting right across, right here. All right, you're gonna flip yourself over onto your stomach. You're gonna be doing some of those bird dogs. So you're keeping your spine nice and neutral. Head is still looking down. Arms and knees are stacked right under your body. and you're just going with your legs. So you're kicking up and down. This is a nice slow motion, kicking that heel to the ceiling, trying not to bow your lower back, keeping your spine neutral. You're just squeezing the glutes at the top. Sticking with one leg for now here. Two more. Awesome, and switching legs, other side. Kick that heel to the ceiling, squeeze the glute. Two more. Awesome, you're gonna switch to what's called a fire hydrant. So you're gonna be kicking that knee out to the side. All right, so same motion, you're gonna be in your all four position, and you're just pulling that knee out to the side. Again, keeping your hips square to the ground. So it's just a small motion, squeezing the glutes. Sticking with one leg here. Trying to keep your torso square to the ground, you're not twisting your spine. Two more. Awesome, other side. Pushing that band apart with that knee. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. All right, so your first set, you're actually going onto your back. So you're gonna keep that band on. We're gonna be doing some glute bridges. So we're gonna have 3 different sets here, 25 seconds each. So your first one is your basic glute bridge. Heels are driven into the floor. I actually find I bring my toes up off the floor, so you really drive the heels in. Squeezing the glutes, thrusting the hips up. So you're putting your hips towards the ceiling, squeeze the glutes at the top. So basic glute bridge here. Your second motion is just gonna be a glute bridge and hold. So you're gonna squeeze the glutes, the back of the legs, keeping your body a nice tight tabletop here. So that's your second motion. And your third motion, you're gonna go up and you're just doing a march. So keep this nice and slow and controlled, pulling one knee up to the ceiling. Whatever foot is left on the ground, you should feel this through this glute. All right, so driving that heel in, squeezing the glute. All right, so it'll be a good glute burner. So regular glute bridge, into a glute bridge hold, into those marches. If you don't have a band, that's totally fine. You can do this just with body weight. Still super effective. All right, here we go. Regular glute bridges here, drive those heels in and go. Give it a good squeeze at the top. Pushing that band apart with your knees. Three, two, one, rest. All right, 5 seconds here, and then you're gonna go into a glute bridge hold, and go. Hold at the top and squeeze. Push those knees apart just slightly. Lots of tension on the back of the legs here. Try lifting those toes up off the floor just slightly, pushing your heels in. Three, two, one, and rest. All right, 5 seconds here, and you're gonna go into your march. And go. This doesn't have to be a fast motion. You keep it nice and slow and controlled. You get lots of movement, and lots of tension. Three, two, one, rest. All right, you got 20 seconds here. If you want to grab some water, we're going to do the whole thing again. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and glute bridges, go. Really squeezing at the top. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, getting ready for that glute bridge hold. And go. Push those knees apart. Squeeze the glutes. Keep breathing, almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, going in for those marches. Last one here, and go. Try and focus on that glute of whatever leg is on the floor. Three, two, one, rest. Awesome. All right, you can take that band off and stand yourself up. You're gonna grab those dumbbells. We're gonna switch into some single leg deadlifts. So you have two options here. If you have a wall space or a chair or something, you can use that to stabilize yourself, just to keep yourself steady. Or if you have good balance or you're feeling like a challenge, you can just do this freehand, okay? So I'm gonna grab my weight. I'm just gonna grab one weight. So whatever leg is standing, whatever one I'm keeping on the ground, the weight goes in that hand, all right? So you're just gonna pivot down, letting that weight drop along the front of the leg, squeezing the glutes on the way up. So this is definitely a balanced one. If you wanna use the wall, you can. So you're just letting that leg at the back, just pendulum style, squeezing the glutes. You're keeping that knee soft, so your leg is not locked. Just tracing the front of your leg. Something to keep aware of, keep your hips square to the ground. So when you're going down, you're not twisting your body, keeping the hips square to the ground. So your torso is still facing the ground, all right? So you're gonna start with your left leg, and then you're gonna go to your right leg, and your third motion is gonna be what's called a goblet squat pulse. So I'm gonna hold the weight in between my hands here, sitting about shoulder width apart, maybe even slightly wider, and you're gonna pulse at the bottom, all right? If you wanna add two weights, you can have two in your hands, or you can keep the weights up on your shoulders if you'd rather. But you're gonna squat and pulse at the bottom. So that'll be your third one. All right? So single leg deadlift, both sides, and then squat pulses. Here we go, starting with that left leg. 3, 2, 1, go. If you're doing it without any balancing, like without using a wall, slow this down, keep it controlled. Hips are going back into that motion. Three, two, one, rest. All right, other leg. Here we go. And go. You may find one leg easier than the other. We often have slight imbalances in our body, and single leg motions or isolated motions like this kind of expose those, which is good. It gives you reasons to strengthen them. So slow it down, keep it steady. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, right in the middle, ready for those goblet squats. And go, squat and pulse at the bottom. Chest stays up, drive through those heels. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. Awesome. 20 seconds here if you want to grab some water, shake those legs out. All right, here we go. 5 more seconds. Starting in with that left leg again. 3, 2, 1, go. Just tracing along the front of the leg, keeping your hips square to the ground. Spine is staying neutral. Three, 2, Whoa, one. My balance is going there. All right, other leg. Right leg and go. Squeezing that glute to kind of pull yourself up. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, going into that goblet squat again. Ready to pulse. Go. Getting those hips back into that squat. Keep going, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice work. All right, grab some water if you want. We're gonna switch into some squats again. So your first motion is going to be a narrow and a wide squat, all right? So you're gonna start with your basic squat here, slightly narrow, so bringing those feet directly underneath your shoulders. So you're sitting back into your squat, coming up, stepping wide, coming back, narrow again, and wide. So you're going back and forth. You have two options here. You can sit fully up and do full reps, or if you want a little challenge, you're just staying low. All right, so your hips are low. You're not fully coming out of that squat. And you can also add a weight in the front if you want, or you can just do body weight. All right, so that's your first motion. Your second motion is going to be a back lunge with a kick up. So you're stepping, for example, my right leg goes back, pull that knee up and squeeze. So you want to actually keep this one nice and slow, squeeze at the top. So you're squeezing this leg, the one that's standing. You want to try and use that glute to hold yourself steady. Make sure you do a hold at the top because it takes out that momentum, which takes that tension off of those muscles. All right, so the other one will be your other leg. All right, so narrow to wide squats into that back lunge, kick up and hold, back lunge, kick up and hold, and the other leg. All right, here we go. If you want to add a weight, you can throw a weight in the front. Narrow and wide squats, go. Three, two, one, and rest. All right, left leg is standing, right leg's going back, and go. You want to add a weight, have it on the same side as that leg that's standing. Really squeeze at the top. Three, two, one, rest. All right, other side, here we go. And go. Three, two, one, rest. All right, 20 seconds, grab some water if you need to. If those lunges got too easy, you can put a weight in both hands if you want, or just do a longer hold at the top. All right, here we go, wide to narrow squats, and go. Keeping those hips back into that squat. Three, two, one, rest. All right, left leg is standing, right leg is going back. Go. Drive through that heel to stand yourself up. rest. All right, other side, last one here. And go. Keeping those hips square forward. Ten more seconds, keep going. Three, two, one, and rest. Nice work. All right, we're gonna move into some core stuff. So we're gonna do core first, and then we'll have our finisher with the cardio things on the end. All right, so you're gonna go down onto your mat. We have 2 exercises. We're gonna do 25 seconds each with only 3 seconds between. So it'll be a really quick turnover. I'm gonna go back and forth between the 2, all right? There we go. All right, so your first motion is gonna be some leg drops. If you wanna add in a weight, you're gonna put a weight straight up above your head. Get myself situated here. All right, so your weight is straight up, and you're just dropping those legs and bringing them up. Only drop them as far as you can go without pulling your lower back off the ground. So if your lower back starts to arch, stop a little short and come back up. Keep this nice and slow so you have control over the motion up and down, all right? So you end up not swinging and you're not using momentum. All right, so that's your first motion. Your second one is gonna be scissors. So very similar, dropping one leg at a time. You're just starting to bring in a little bit more obliques here. Keeping everything steady, lower back is pinned to the ground. All right, so 25 seconds at each, 3 seconds break, and we're gonna do each one twice in one big set here. Here we go. All right, onto your backs, and go, leg drops. If you don't wanna use a weight, you can just have your hands palms down on the ground. Engage that core, really use those muscles to lift your legs. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, going back into the single leg scissors. Here we go, and go. Keeping your spine neutral. Drive that lower back into the ground. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, back to double legs, both legs. Here we go, go. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to single legs. Last round here. And go. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right, grab some water and we're gonna switch it up again. All right, so this time you're gonna do your V-sit. So you're getting into your V-sit position. You can either do a V-sit and hold, or if you want a little bit of a challenge, you're gonna do an in and out with your feet. So you're keeping here and just rowing with your feet basically. In and out, pulling those knees towards your chest. All right, so we're gonna do that one right into a plank. So it'll be a quick switch. Roll yourself over into your basic plank position. Again, tucking those hips in and just holding yourself steady. Really try and engage that core muscle. Try and crunch those muscles together to keep yourself steady during your plank. All right, so we're gonna go back and forth. So if you wanna try those in and outs with that V-sit, you can even try it on the first round, and if you're tired by the second one, just do a hold, all right? So V-sit hold, into that plank. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, rest. Flip over into your plank. And go. Tuck those hips in. Three, two, one. Flip back over. Going into those V-sits. Here we go. Go. If it starts to get tiring, go into a V-sit hold and brace. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and last round of those planks. Flip yourself over and go. Ten more seconds, almost there. Three, two, one, and rest. Nice work. All right, we're gonna switch up a little bit into the cardio. This time we're gonna do a little bit of a pyramid. So you're gonna have 4 motions, and we're gonna do the whole set of 4 motions, 30 seconds each. So it's a little longer than normal. You're gonna have a little break, and then go back and do the same 4 motions for 25 seconds, and then finish off with one for 20 seconds. So 3 rounds, 4 motions each. Get my timer here. So your first motion is gonna be high knees. So you're doing standing up into that high knee jog. There we go. So pulling those knees up. So if you want that jump, you're hopping on the spot, pulling those knees in. If you don't want the jump, you're standing, doing a march, really pulling those knees up to the chest. So your second motion is going to be skater jumps. Again, you can do basic curtsy lunges here, or if you want a challenge, you're going to add a hop. All right, that's your second motion. Your third motion is jumping jacks. Again, nice wide jumping jacks here, or you can do the step jacks if you don't want the jump. And your last one, because we haven't done them in a while, is going to be some burpees. So you're going to do a burpee with a side step. So you're hopping up, back into your burpee, stopping here. Walk yourself over, back out, here. All right, so you're never standing up fully from that squat, going back and forth. All right, so 30 seconds of everything, get a little break, and then 25, and then 20. Here we go. So it's gonna be a long one, but we can do it. All right, starting with those high knees. Here we go, and go. Keep going, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, going into skater jumps here. And go. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, and jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, going in for those burpees with that side step. 3, 2, 1, go. Stay nice and low on that sidewalk. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, 20 seconds here. Grab some water. Here we go, 25 seconds each. Starting with those high knees. Go. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, going into skater jumps here. And go. Sitting back into those skaters, so you're getting lots of tension on the glutes still. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, jumping jacks with the step jacks. 3, 2, 1, go. Ten more seconds. You're doing awesome. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, burpees, here we go. And go. Three, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds here, and then we got one more round. All right, this one's the easy one. Only 20 seconds each. Nice quick burst at the end here. Give it all you got. High knees. Here we go, and go. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, going into skater jumps, and go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Jumping jacks, last round of these, and go. Three, 2, 1. All right, into our burpees. Last round, and go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Nice work. All right. Grab some water and grab your band. We're gonna finish off with some, like the monster walk. There's the word. All right, so putting that band, if you have it, right above your knees. All right, we're gonna do a full minute. Yep. So you're gonna have that band above your knees, starting on one side of your space, squatting down, step with that foot, pulling that band away with your knees. All right, if you don't have a ton of space, doing stepping side to side, really driving with that foot and that knee to pull that band apart. So you're engaging those muscles along the side of the leg. So full minute, stay as low as you can go. Hips are nice and far back, chest is up. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Try to picture squeezing those glutes, holding them steady the entire exercise here. Lots of tension. Keep going, almost there. 20 more seconds. Keep those glutes in those tension modes. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Nice work. All right, you can move down onto your mat. You're getting into that bird dog position again. We're gonna do 30 seconds. We're gonna do the full bird dogs this time. So your arms, opposite arm, opposite leg. So for me, my left leg is gonna go up. My right arm is going up. Keeping that band on if you have it gives a little bit more tension to the glutes. All right, so we're gonna do 30 seconds of each side, keeping your spine nice and neutral, only squeezing those glutes, reaching forward with that arm. All right, 30 seconds, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Same arm, same leg. Bracing those core muscles the entire time. Five, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Other arm, other leg, go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. All right, flip yourselves over. We're gonna finish off with some crunches. So you can take the band off if you want. And if you wanna add a dumbbell here, you can add that just for a little bit extra tension. You're gonna be on your back, dumbbell between your palms, like this. Straight to the back, putting that dumbbell straight to the ceiling, and you're gonna crunch that dumbbell up. So you're pulling your lower or your upper body off the ground, squeezing into that crunch position. All right? If you don't have a dumbbell, that's fine. Hands are straight up, pointing those fingers to the ceiling. Trying to really use that muscles right underneath your chest here, those upper ab muscles, really crunch them together to pull yourself up. All right? We're gonna just finish off with a full minute. All right, so as much of that minute as you can do, take breaks as you need. And here we go, finishing off with those crunches. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Really exhale that air out on the way up. Halfway, keep going. Doing great, it's almost there. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. All right, you can drop that dumbbell. Let's stretch everything out here. So you're gonna bring one leg up and put that ankle over your opposite leg. The right ankle over my left knee. Grab behind the left knee and just pull it towards yourself. Should start to feel a nice stretch through the side of the glutes. And relax. Other ankle, so left ankle going over the right knee. I use my elbow to kind of push this knee down a little bit, get a nice big stretch. Awesome, and relax. You can sit yourselves up. Feet are facing each other in front of you. Nice tall spine, pushing those knees towards the ground. Nice big deep breath and just lean yourself as far forward as feels good. Nice stretch, but without hurting too much. It's a gentle lean here. Bring yourself up and you're gonna take your left leg and you're just gonna rotate it out. So this front leg stays where it was. The other one is facing the other direction. And you're just gonna lean yourself forward again. And bring yourself up and just flip your knees over to the other side. A nice rotation through. Same thing, leaning forward. Awesome. All right, feet are straight ahead of you. You're gonna put those legs straight out in front of you, lifting your right leg, dropping that foot on the outside of the left knee. You're just gonna pull that leg out a little bit further, twist your body, get a nice spinal rotation here, stretch out the side of the glutes, stretches out your upper back a little bit too, a little bit of everything. And relax. And taking that left leg, dropping it on the outside of the right knee. Rotate that spine. Awesome. All right, bring yourself to your mats here again. You're gonna get into that down dog position. Just let your shoulders sink in. Should feel a nice stretch through the back of your legs into your upper back. Whenever you're ready, stepping your left leg forward into a lunge. You can do it from your toes at the back here, or if you want to drop to your knee, you can. Driving those hips down into the ground. Hands on the ground, you're gonna walk that foot back and bring your right leg forward. Stepping into that lunge. Again, letting those hips drop into the ground. Hands onto the ground and walk yourself back. And stand up. Awesome. Get a nice wide stance here, so a nice sumo stance. Palms are on your knees. And you're gonna push those knees apart, dropping your right shoulder into the middle. You're trying to open those hips up. And coming back to middle, dropping your left shoulder. Pushing those knees apart with those hands. And relax. Bring yourself right up. Big stretch up to the sky. And let yourself fall. If you can, drop those fingers onto the ground. And hand over hand, walk to your right hand side. Kind of grab that foot or the ankle, whatever is most comfortable for you. And nice stretch through the back of the legs. And hand over hand towards the left side. And back to middle. You're gonna slowly let those hips drop into your squat position and stand yourselves up. Awesome. I'm gonna finish the stretching there today, but please feel free to keep stretching if you want. But I'll let you guys go. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. If you are around, I will be back on Monday at 7 a.m. for some Monday Madness. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. Get in contact with me if there's anything you guys want to see for these classes. If you have any requests, anything at all, let me know, okay? These are for you guys. So thanks so much for coming this morning, and I will see you